Assalamu alaikum, this is Fajr's Light. I'm here today to talk to you about how did I become a Muslim? How did I find Islam? How did this happen? So I have always been very religious and thought I had a close relationship with God, but was never able to adhere to any certain religion or church. I wasn't able to find the truth. Nothing ever seemed clear to me, and I couldn't attach myself to it. I didn't understand. So I am 39 years old, and almost 2 years ago, I was living in Minnesota, and we had a large amount of refugees moving into our city. Very large amount of Somalian refugees living into our city, and so integrating into our schools and our work system, and they're now your neighbors. Before this, I hadn't met any Muslims. I hadn't known anything about them other than what I saw on the TV. And I lost my train of thought. And I was scared. I really was scared because I didn't know. All I knew was what people were telling me. People were telling me to be afraid. People were saying bad things about my new neighbors. I was scared, and I even had thoughts about moving away from my city. But then all of a sudden, one day, things were changing inside of me simultaneously. I started thinking, how do I get a greater life? And I don't mean material things. I mean be more pleased in my heart and my soul. And how do I go about getting there? How do I be a better person? What channels am I supposed to take? Who's going to guide me? And so I started to research Islam myself. I thought I can't just judge this whole group of people based on what people are telling me to think. I'm smart enough to go and educate myself. If I want to know the answers, I'm going to go find out. So I started digging a little bit and looking online to find out who is a Muslim. I thought Muslims and Islam were two different things. I didn't know Islam was the religion and Muslim is a follower of Islam. So now I know. But so I started volunteering in my community. I was teaching English as a second language to these new refugees that didn't speak English. Spending time with them, spending time with their families, making friends with sisters and brothers. Actually, it was a Syrian brother, refugee, living in Germany that I met on the internet. His manners were what intrigued me the most to begin with. Nothing but respectful words coming from this brother's mouth. Nothing but love. Nothing but reminding me of God's love. And from that point on, I wanted to meet more. I want more Muslims. I wanted to know more Muslims. I started reaching out, and I wanted to feel like they felt. I wanted them to, I just wanted to feel like they felt, and I wanted to know what they knew. I really wanted to know what they knew. What do they know that's making them so confident? They're walking down the street, and people are saying, oh, they're cocky. And I see confidence. Where are they getting this confidence? And then nobody's talking to me with disrespect. Nobody flirting with me or making me feel uncomfortable. Nothing but love and compassion, and you're so smart and you're so good, and telling me all the time that God loves me. And I wanted that. It felt so good. So I studied and studied and studied, and it just felt right, and I couldn't wait to become a Muslim. And then I took my Shahada. Shahada is a declaration announcing, and declaring that there is no God but one God, and He has no others, no intermediaries, and Muhammad is the last prophet. And since that day, since May 26, 2016, it's been the best time of my life. It really has. I don't mean, I'm not missing out on anything. I have guide. I read the Quran, and the Quran gives me simple instruction, simple reminders everything makes sense. There's no questions. They're all answered. Everything, Islam is so simple. And all it does is protect you. It protects you. It protects you. And I'm so happy for it, and I'm glad that I have it. And I have so many brothers and sisters now that I talk to, that I can talk to. I don't talk to them all the time, but I wish I did. So, yeah, that's it. So now I want to share it with people, and I want my family and my friends to ask me any questions they have, or just love me, and I love you. So, Yalla, have a good day. Bye-bye.